Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my weekly video predictions for the final episode of this first half of Fear the Walking Dead Season 3. This is for our double mid-season finale, episodes 7 and 8. And spoiler warning, if you guys have not seen episode 6 yet for Fear the Walking Dead. In this one, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on what I think is going to happen in the mid-season finale. Very excited for this one next weekend. We have 2 episodes of Fear the Walking Dead to finish off this first half. So we had basically what is a double premiere and a double finale for this this half of Fear the Walking Dead. It's just been great. It's gone by pretty quick, I want to say. And, you know, man, the story has really changed a lot. Locations have changed. Characters have changed. And man, this half has just been really killer for sure. So I'll put the info in the description below so you guys can go ahead and go through it yourselves if you want to, as well as the links to 2 clips from AMC. They both seem to be for the Unveiling, so heads up for that. So that's episode 7, but next weekend we're getting both episodes 7 and 8, so it's 2 hours versus just the 1 episode that they're giving us previews for. So we don't get to really see anything that looks like from the episode 8, or at least not from what it looks like according to the titles. So the titles of the episodes first, the synopses and the titles are for episode 7, it's The Unveiling, so something being unveiled. A new arrival sows a divide within the ranch. Meanwhile, Alicia forms a new relationship in hopes of maintaining peace. So a new arrival sows a divide within the ranch. Meanwhile, Alicia forms a new relationship in hopes of maintaining peace. Episode 8, the final episode for this half, Children of Wrath. It is Madison must negotiate the terms of an agreement in the midst of ranch-wide turmoil, and Nick and Alicia challenge their mother's motives. So, man, this is a really hard one to predict based on these descriptions, but it sounds like maybe Walker might be willing to negotiate some kind of terms of agreement, at least from the description of episode 8. But that's pretty hard to say because when we see it in the promo, it looks like he's just saying abandon the ranch. He's like slamming his hand down, and he's getting frustrated and he's getting upset that they won't leave without having to kill them. So, man, this one's really hard to predict what's going to happen with these groups and how this is all going to go. But I tend to think even if Jake is able to convince Walker and the natives to foster some kind of peace agreement or something, even still, Troy is not going to honor that. So it could be pretty interesting here in terms of like game theory, because you just have these different groups, and oh man, it's going to be really crazy to see what happens and how this all goes down. But it does seem like maybe from the descriptions in that possibly Walker might entertain some kind of idea of some kind of agreement between them. It's just really, really tough to say. We'll have to see how the conversation goes down between him and Jake as well as Alicia, because we can see in the next on or the promo video that Alicia is there with Jake talking with Walker, sitting down at a table discussing it. So next on the Unveiling, so we've got the clip shows Troy has Alicia in the dark, and he's like covering, and then he's got like a toque on or a balaclava ready to cover his face, that kind of thing. It's dark out, so I'm not sure what to make out of that one. That one's a little bit tricky to try and understand. But if they are kind of on different sides, so to speak, then maybe that could be why he's doing that, because of the fact that he's going to want to kill Walker and all of his people, and maybe Jake doesn't necessarily want everyone to die like that. Someone on a motorbike being shot at by the militia men. So we can't tell who it is. Could be someone as a part of the native group hard to say. We've got Troy's men shooting at them. We've got Walker slams hand down, like I said, vacate our lands to Jake and Alicia, getting angry. And there's also him kicking someone down at the end of the promo, but I can't tell who it is. I'm looking at it like, oh, damn it. You guys can write your comments below and let me know who you think it is at the end of the promo, who Walker's kicking down, because I just can't tell who it is, and it's kind of bothering me. Zombies, or a zombie is attacking one of the militia, and then Madison shoots the zombie down to save them. Jake, this hell we're in, it's all because of him. So I'm thinking he's referring to Troy because of what's been happening around, and the fact that even if Walker agrees, Troy's probably not going to go for it either way. Jeremiah says, them that don't listen have to be brought to heel someday. So is he talking about Troy? Is he talking about Walker? This is really hard to tell because you have essentially two groups of villains, I want to say, and maybe only one group of good guys, and Madison is sided with maybe the most evil of them all based on what Troy was doing before, although Walker's pretty nasty too when it comes down to it. Let's see, we've got Walker, something being on fire. Ophelia's with him. You can see Ophelia with the group, and something's on fire there. I'm not sure what it was exactly, some kind of building or maybe a teepee or something on fire. Alicia, they're on the wrong side to Madison, and Madison says sides don't matter. So again, this is just kind of more of the drama and the chaos between these sort of three groups, I want to say, two kind of combined, but then the other one and how to deal with them from the perspective here, because as we can see from Alicia, she is on Jake's side, I want to think, and trying to create a peace here, and Madison is on Troy's side. And sees that as pretty much the only way to go. So then we've got Jake to Troy, brother, you leave. I don't think you're coming back. So that's pretty interesting as well too. I like that one because also that's probably after he must have gone, talked with Walker, and returned because there's no way that Troy would catch him before he's already gone. He's already left in episode 6. So it must be another part there that maybe Troy's not going to let Jake leave now. Troy's going to take over with an iron fist, so to speak. Then Walker kicking someone down, but again, can't tell who it is. So a lot of exciting stuff going on there in the promo. It's really cool. We can also see some different clips as well, too. We might get to see Strand and possibly Daniel in episode 7 or episode 8. So that'll be cool to see. And it'll be cool to see Ophelia again. A lot of people have been asking, Trev, when do you think Ophelia will return? Well, it should be this episode now, or one of the episodes in the double, but probably episode 7 with Jake and Alicia discussing with Walker what they want to do and how they can somehow work this out. I need an occupation sneak peek, which is pretty funny. You've got Nicholas wanting to join the militia, or at least do some practice shooting. Nicholas feeling bad about what says maybe I feel bad about what I've done. This kind of thing. Need an occupation. I like Nicholas. I think it's pretty funny because I like the way he messes with Troy a little bit. Like he kind of messes with him. He says, "I want to protect us from the ones who killed the Trimbles." What I saw was savage. It just makes me laugh because he knows, of course, it was Troy that did that. And so Troy says, you don't have to spook the new recruits, huh? So it's just kind of funny the way Nicholas plays off people. I really like the way Nicholas, kind of messes with people like that sometimes. It's just really good. He's got an interesting kind of weird dialect or weird way of kind of, approaching people. And it's just kind of funny to me. I do like it. So it's good stuff, man. I mean, this mid-season double finale episode, this should be incredible. As far as predictions go, like who do I think is going to win, what I think is going to happen, I don't think it's going to be totally resolved by the time this mid-season finale ends up. But it does look like we're going to see at least some conflict in it. But I think it's going to spill over into next half. I don't think we'll see the death of Walker in this episode or anything like that. Certainly don't think we'll see Troy's death either, though, because Troy just seems like such a force to be reckoned with right now. And the wild cards, I think, are probably Jeremiah and Jake and what's going to happen with them, whether or not either of them will be killed off. We'll see. I'm thinking like maybe Jeremiah might be killed off this mid-season finale, but man, it's just so damn hard to tell because we have no comics to base it on. We have no comics to go on. You have, a few different groups here with people picking different sides and just all kinds of craziness as far as the drama goes, and the group dynamics is really great. And I can't wait to see the double premiere, the double mid-season finale premiere next weekend, just to find out how this is all going to go down, because man, it's like impossible to tell. We'll see what happens with Ophelia. Maybe Alicia is talking about Ophelia with the sides and that kind of thing, because of course Ophelia is on Walker's side and Alicia is not going to want to fight her or have her group fight against their group. So really crazy stuff. Write your comments and your predictions below, guys. I really want to see what you have to say about this. Maybe what you can figure out from the promo, because there's a lot of little clips in there and it's hard to tell who's who. If you like this video, please don't forget to thumb it up below. You can also share and favorite, and if you're new and you want to subscribe to the channel, bottom left to subscribe. That's it for this video, guys. We'll see you again soon for another. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.